I want you to go outside your house today, look a person in the eye, specifically, hopefully a stranger, and give them a compliment today. I like that joke. That was funny. Something. Let's be the change we wish to see. If you stay true to you and you listen to your inner voice and your inner being and the preferences that it's asking for, things will be given to you. Things will be shown to you. Opportunities will present themselves. We love a tub moment. Oh my God. My room is amazing. Oh my God, obsessed with my room. Was at the gym this morning, did swata, got my acai bowl to go. That on the plane got upgraded last minute, which was awesome. Got here, ended up going directly to the pool. So I just wanted to relax, and they told me it was closing at 4. So that made me really happy that I did enjoy it. Read my book a little bit, but I didn't really eat. And then there was an event at 6, so I didn't have a ton of time to go find something to eat that was far. So I went next door and had these nachos. They're apparently very famous. See the allure. So came back, did the event. The event was so cathartic and healing, especially after I had this really transformational breath work yesterday. Some stuff came up that was really insanely heavy and slightly dark, but like really cleansing. And then I ran out from there to go get some barbecue. That's like allegedly famous place that poisoned me with gluten twice in 2 different ways. So they didn't make me pay. I just left. And then the hotel was having a party that I may have snuck into. And I met this really cute couple. I might come back to Nashville for a Titans game to see them, and I think they're coming to Chicago for the marathon to see their friend run. So made some new friends. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy, but I will chat more, I promise. So good night. Good morning. What a morning it's been. Look at that. We caught the sun coming up while we were journaling in our amazing room. Oh my God, this room is so cute. I'm heading to the gym. Then I'm gonna take myself to the Four Seasons and have some breakfast. And then I have a friend meeting me here at 10. And then I wanna go to my favorite vegan place called Avo for lunch. It's the one and only restaurant I've had here in Nashville, and I was obsessed with it. I think we ate there twice. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. in 2016. I had seen the restaurant in a magazine in my hotel room and suggested to my friend we give it a try, and we were both obsessed. It was in a tiny, like, mobile home, which you can see from here, and obviously it's expanded to this beautiful new space. So I'm really excited. My server is also gluten-free, and she said I'd use all her favorites. So I'm winning at life, but it's definitely gonna be a lot of food. I'm gonna have leftovers, but I am so hungry. I've barely been eating this trip, and we need to fuel me. So I'm excited. Okay, these look insane. Okay, the fried potatoes are good, but it's literally just potatoes with like an avocado aioli, which is delicious, but nothing super unique about it. So you can skip that, but look at that pasta. Okay. My fork is covered in potatoes, but we're gonna go for it. Now you do have to, it's piping hot, you do have to order gluten-free. It doesn't automatically come gluten-free, it's a little bit more. It's super hot, I can't taste test it yet. Hold on. Okay. It's only been 5 seconds later, but I'm too impatient. You can tell when I like it because I'm moaning a lot, so it's definitely good. It's kind of giving me like Reuben vibes.
How's it going? Do you have a favorite so far?
For sure, this.
The Cali burger?
Obsessed.
My favorite.
Obsessed. Wow. Oh my god. Best thing so far. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
We're on a hot girl walk.
We sure are. We're sweating in places we didn't know we had.
Oh my god. Should we go down together?
Is that okay?
I like the pose. Do it again.
A little bit of work, worth it.
Why? Why?
So, like 2 hours ago, I was with the squad, and my girlfriend was like, do you want to go to a concert? And I was like, who? And she told me it's at the Grand Ole Opry. So there's 15 of us going. Oh, that makes sense. I'm excited. Right. Okay, I think we're down
from
here.
Nashville, Tennessee, Humana is proud to present the Grand Ole Opry. Kicking it off tonight, their Grammy Award winners, they're America's favorite cowboys. They are
Amazing.
riders.
Suppose I called you up tonight and told you that I love you. But right now, he's probably slow dancing with a bleached blonde tramp, and she's probably in her skin. Right now, he's probably playing her song, Rudy Little Drink Wine. Right now, he's probably up behind her with a blue stick showing her how to shoot a combo.
But he don't know
how to love my kid to the side of this pretty little souped up four-wheel drive. Oh my
Okay, so I didn't know it was gonna be like 3 songs. I also didn't know how much work she had done to her face. Carrie, girl, what did you do? And why? She's such a gorgeous girl. So many of us women are so naturally gorgeous, and beauty standards confuse us and make us think that we're not. I refused. That's some BS. So I left, but I got myself this amazing dolly shirt. Today was a wow. Yeah, this isn't great for filming. Good morning, friends. Okay, so you know when you're having so much fun, you just are in it and you're like not paying attention to the fact that you're not communicating how much fun you're having? That's been me. Today I am walking to a coffee shop. I actually arrived here yesterday to take a sample of their coffee. There was like a squad out front and there was all these Porsche.
Yeah, there's not a lot of kick up at all back here. It's double PPF on the Rockers. A bit of black heat with it soaked after that.
Yeah.
Wow, and they run another black
I need to
bar.
replace this on my.
I thought that microfiber fell on the ground. That was a good part about it. Did it? Burning no. Fluids flushed,
It
oil
slipped off
change.
your hood, but you got
So I saw
Like, what is with all these Porsche? And apparently it was coffee and car show from 8 to 10. So I got to meet some of the Porsche owners, sit in their car, talk Porsche, talked about how I went to the F1 in Milan, and we did a little speed racing.
Not you guys, not the guys, just like the setup.
Looking good, looking good. Oh my God. Biker. This is amazing. Very, very narrow. This is fucking awesome.
Oh, all these tunnels. This is awesome.
Beautiful.
Convoy for this Volkswagen out, but not here.
Through the streets of Como. Sadly, they don't open till 8 o'clock. So I am a weirdo right now at 7:40, standing in front, hoping they open soon because I'm an addict. It's my new swatter. They also, yesterday when I came by, had gluten-free cookies in the oven. So I had a gluten-free cookie literally melting into my hands. So I did the Porsche show yesterday. What did I do after that? After that, I had a friend meet me at the Sonohouse pool and we chatted. She's from LA. She and I talked about the awkwardness of men at real estate conferences. I'll just say that. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure women can be the same, men. I'm not just saying it just happens to us. It goes both ways. I know a lot of very handsome men that I've dated that have been SA'd by women, so it is not just men. Oh, look, there's a reward for a bad guy. It's like literally west, the Wild West, a reward. It's a big red sign. That's pretty funny. His name is Kane, of course, because we're in Nashville. His name is Kane. Opie, it's you.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
This is B who made the cookies yesterday. I'll be in soon. So after that, I went to the pool with Allie. Allie left, and then my other girlfriend, Danielle from Vail, stopped by, and we had a powwow about books. She is reading a book called The Nightingale. We also chatted about that author's other book called The Women. She said to read that one first, so if you're looking for a good book. I can't say that I've read them yet, but I definitely have good recommendations. We talked about how The Women was about World War II. And as kids, we both were not into history. I was really not into history until I went to Rome recently. That time in Rome a month or two ago, I remember standing in the Colosseum being like, I should know why this is so important. Like, I knew what the Colosseum was, and I knew Rome was important, and I knew all that, Caesar, all of that stuff, but I didn't remember. You know, I'm 41 years old. I don't remember everything that I learned in school. So I didn't remember things that really hold power. Like, I do remember when I came in 2005 to Rome that I could see that there was a city hidden underneath of Rome. It was like covered up. And I remember thinking that's really weird. And the person I was on the tour with was like, well, that's what you do with history. You just bury it and pretend it didn't happen. And that has stuck with me. And I feel like that's happening a lot lately, where our history is being mangled and misrepresented, and facts are hidden so blatantly obvious right now in 2024. So I think really studying and getting alternate personality opinions on facts is kind of like my new detective novels. Like, I used to read murder mysteries, and maybe I just like do history mysteries of like vlogs and YouTubes and books and all that kind of stuff. So hung out with Allie, hung out with Danielle. One of my Sotheby's colleagues had an event at the Soho House. So there was about 10 to 15 agents from around the country that I got to commingle with. I actually met an amazing woman from Long Island who we had an instant connection. She's an amazing mom. She's raising her children with therapy since I think 6 or 7 years old, which I think is something super important. They meditate. They're really grounded. I think this is, and hopefully this is the future of how people behave with their children. Like, they don't hide their emotions. They share their emotions and they talk about their emotions. You know how I feel about talking about being vulnerable and your emotions and your opinions. They just started this truck. It must be time for deliveries. And what else did I do? I did do like a little siesta around 4 or 5 o'clock in my room. And then I went to Pride Connect, which is LBG plus question mark. Not sure if I got all. I don't think I got them all. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm not discrediting any less than more than the other. But I got to see a lot of my husbands. I missed one, Mr. Jeffrey, you know who you are. But I made a new one. Every Sotheby's event, I end up meeting some fabulous gay gentleman who's taller than me that just adopts me as his girlfriend. So I met Andy this year. My original is Daryl Fox from Miami. So, you know, I have realtor friends all over this world, like literally globally. I'm meeting with one from Costa Rica today because I have a client who is selling a house in Costa Rica. So I'm international. I'm Sotheby's. Oh, that's what this is what I'm supposed to climb. That's a booty workout right there. I feel like you could stay here and heckle the golfers. Just randomly yell out four. The golfers were very upset I walked through. So cute. Gluten-free vegan. Now we walk to a dozen. Oh my god, so many people. This looks all blown out. But like, why? The lighting's great. I mean, look at that. What am I supposed to, what happened? Okay, this isn't terrible lighting. I don't know what was happening before. Don't mind the messy bed. I did take a delicious bath in that tub last night. And ate a pizza. I need a lip. I mean a Burt's Bees chapstick. I never really wore these. And then I lost my brother, and the last thing he said was, "Hold my chapstick, Lise," and it was Burt's Bees. So now we're in nostalgia. I found one, and now I want to wear one because it reminds me of him. Okay, so it is 7 a.m. on a Monday. I'm in Nashville, as you know. The conference of 2,000 of my nearest and dearest colleagues is happening, starts today. I did not buy a conference ticket. Normally, the organization charges $500 to $1,000 for something like this, and they charged $2,200. Normally, it would be 4 days, and it's only 2, so it was double the price for half the days, and I said no. So I'm having a self-care day with a few meetups today. And when I say meetups, they're not just Sotheby's people. I am meeting with the delightful young lady, Kirby, who I met in an event here. Nourish and something is the name of her event. And she just became a realtor. And I'm a realtor who's just becoming like doing kind of her stuff. So I think we want to vibe and like share and bounce and do all that. But the intention of why I pulled up this camera to talk to you, which I don't have my handstand thing, so I'm having to hold this in a very weird way that's making my arm very tired, so I'm going to make it fast. I am here with agents from around the globe, like Costa Rica, France, like everywhere you could think of. Okay, hold on, we're switching. Oof, my arm is like so tired right now. So tired. We're meeting agents from around the world, and I know that there are agents from my office. I don't know which ones. It's the usual suspects that I assume. You know, there's 5 of them that I'm kind of expecting to see. And I'm at an event for Ninja, which is the organization that I explained to you when I was waiting for the coffee yesterday, about how it's intentional people, it's always made people. You don't know who's in the Ninja group because you don't sit in class with all of them. You take it individually in different cities. I'm sitting on a couch. It's 20 minutes to the end of it. I'm feeling socially overwhelmed and just kind of like not vibing it. I just was like, bleh. I'm scrolling on Instagram because that's what I do for a dopamine hit. You know, we're all doing it. A young lady from my office walks up to me and she's like, hey, I just want you to know, I don't remember the exact words, so you cannot quote me, but it was something to the effect of like, hey, I see you. I've been watching you. I've been paying attention, and it's been beautiful to watch your story, and like to watch you metamorphose. And I literally was like, is she like what? Like I have tingles, chills. Like, we are in an industry and we are in a social reality that is super competitive, that is, I'm better, I'm flashier, look at me, look what I have, blah, 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 blah. We're in an industry where it's type A, like, I'm going to get that listing, I'm going to have more sales than you, I'm going to be better than you. We're in that industry, and this woman in my market, who I know quite well, we've had intimate conversations about my life at different hard times in my life, took the time to step aside and say, hey, I see you and I'm proud of you. I mean, she didn't say I'm proud of you. Maybe, I don't think she used that word, but what she said to me made me feel like she was proud of me, and it was like an emotional hug. And I looked up at her because she was standing and I was sitting, and I was like, I need to hug you. Like, and I came around and I hugged her, and I don't even remember what I said because I was so, I was feeling in a low, and she came over, and of all the people and all the lands of all the cities, someone in my backyard, someone that should, by the standards of competition, not be spending time, not be coming to Hype Squad me. And it was so beautiful. I'm so thankful for it, and I haven't stopped thinking about it. And I texted her a little bit later, and I was like, I want you to know that, like, that made my day. That means a lot to me. You never know how you're going to help impact someone's day for the positive. I'm really thankful for that experience. And if the 3 or 4 conversations that I've had over these past 5 days are all I take away from this huge trip with thousands of people, my heart's full. I didn't need to meet those 2,000 people. I met the people I was meant to meet. And that's how I live every day. Smile at the people, meet the people, chat with the people, share your light with the people that you're meant to meet. I can tell you from pretty confident place, I have made 4 people in this hotel genuinely light up. Like one girl was so gorgeous. Her eyes, like she had striking eyes, beautiful skin. She had these braids, and I was like, can I just, like, you're so beautiful. And she goes, oh my God, I was having like an ugly day. And I was like, what? Like, how do you ever have an ugly day? She was like, no, I was like really not feeling confident. And like, that really, like, I could almost see her tearing up. I could tear up now. Like, you don't know what people are going through. Like, sometimes I have ugly days too. And not just physical, emotional ugly, spiritual. I think you can even have financial ugly, where you're just feeling in lack, right? I want you to go outside your house today, look a person in the eye, specifically, hopefully a stranger, and give them a compliment today. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do 5 people today. I'm going to give 5 compliments to people I don't know today. Like, genuine, like, I really like this. Could be their smile, their hair, could be anything. Could be anything. Or, I like that joke. That was funny. Something. Let's be the change we wish to see. That was off key, sorry. Should I redo it? First of all, I don't know where this came from. Am I stalling? Is this me not wanting to go to the gym? I think I put that together. That's what this is. No, just kidding. I do want to go to the gym, but it's so cold in there, guys. It's like so cold. Okay, so for today's agenda, we are going to go to the gym, do a workout, do a stretch, go to get the coffee that we love. We're coming, Americano. We're coming. I can see it from here. We're coming, B. We're coming. Maybe I get a cookie. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we go for a walk. Maybe. I'm not feeling the walk, but who knows where the day will take us. Then we are going to edit a haul for this trip. I did a haul for this trip of outfits, and I will have worn everything but one dress. And that was because it was like static clinging, and it showed rolls places that I don't really have rolls. It just looked like I had rolls, and I was like, let's not do that. So sometimes clothes do that. Ugh, I'm so tired. It's really random. I ran into a guy who's on the phone about a run club, and I was like, he was on the phone, and I literally interrupted. I was like, yeah, don't forget Sexy Strut Club, because I am the president of the Sexy Strut Club in Chicago, Soho House. He was like, wait, I need to talk to you. Let me send you my prototype of this like weighted vest. And I was like, sure. So he sends it to me, and we realize awkwardly that we have been on a few dates. I think we went on one date, and then I never went on the second date, or we maybe didn't go on the first date. I don't even remember. But he played it off. He's like, yeah, I think we met at an event. And I was like, bro, I have the receipts. We went on dates. Like, I have our whole text conversation, because I don't delete texts. So if you messaged me in 2018, I still have those, by the way. But yeah, so he was like, hey, I'm going to be working from the Soho House. Maybe we get a coffee. And then my friend Kirby from that event, that lady who does mindfulness coaching, who has a book, who just became a realtor, she wants to meet up at 11. And then I have a real estate event at 3. And then maybe a meeting after at 5. And then maybe a dinner after. I may go to dinner with a local and not a realtor. We'll see. We're just going to let the day flow. And then tomorrow we have a breakfast at 8, and we fly out at 2. So, Nashville, we're almost done with you. But this room, y'all, I mean, don't look at this like semi-mess over here, but like how beautiful. How beautiful. Look at that. I'm very happy. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay. Bye. Hello, my beautiful friends. So this may have not been a Nashville vlog because I didn't really show you Nashville. I can't call this video that, but what I think I can do with this video is consider this a roadmap to navigating conferences and conventions with colleagues and managing the expectations that you have for yourself. Like, I went up and down, and I had a conversation sit down with a friend today who is a big drinker and a social person, and he gets energy from being around people and being out, and we talked about that, and some people are like that and some aren't, and you don't have to make sense of it or explain it, or neither one is good or bad. But I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself for setting boundaries and expectations, and first of all, not paying the over $2,000 for a ticket to go to a conference that wasn't in alignment with me. And if it had been $500, I think for actual education, I would have signed up for that. But it was over $2,000, and a lot of it was because of the parties that they had and the drinking that they included. And that's not in alignment with me. And I understand that brands and companies are behind in getting with the program that not everybody wants to drink or enjoys drinking. And I understand that we're in a transitional phase where they have to provide drinking or a lot of people wouldn't come. It's just we're in a growth period as a human society, I think. Booking myself a hotel outside of the conference was a choice, and I definitely missed out on chance random encounters with colleagues and coworkers in my elevator and my lobby, but I just had an aha moment. The friendships and the spiritual conversations that I've had with staff members of my hotel and friends of friends that came to this hotel were game changer for me. Even if I didn't talk to anybody at that conference, the relationships that I had in this hotel as Lisa were life-changing. Held infinite value in my life to my soul. And the conference was just an add-on. It was a bonus. Those nurturing of the relationships with the agent friends that I already had. I went to a breakfast this morning. So we've reached the conclusion of this trip. Just finished a breakfast with some amazing people who I probably wouldn't have met if I had been at the conference. One of them is dear friend Jeff Wilson. Do it again! Do it again! From DC. Love him. Amazing realtor, designer, all things. Fantastic. And he put together a small group of people. It was supposed to be 8. Hold on, let me take this off. It was supposed to be 8 people. It turned into 5 of us. Some of the most amazing conversations and relationships were had at that table. And that's what I love about this. The intention of, I knew that going to a conference room of 2,000 something plus people wasn't gonna work for me or provide value. I've had more connection with one-on-ones with people through people that I already know, like, and love, that even though I was having FOMO and feeling like I missed out because I didn't do the conference, I figured things out, and it's been so great, such a great trip. One colleague from Washington, D.C. connected me to multiple people, as I shared when I was walking out. And in no way am I telling you to not go to your employer's conference. And in no way am I telling you to your own go rogue and not do the meetings that you're supposed to do for your business. Absolutely do that. What I'm making mention of is the FOMO that I felt not being included in the drinking activities the last few days. When I actually laid with self and had a conversation and thought to myself, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it. If I had gone to the 9:30 after hours, people have been drinking for 4-6 hours. And yes, there is a 1,000% chance I would have run into someone not drinking and we would have had a connection and we would have had a great time. But I had a great time decompressing and processing the relationships and conversations that I had by myself in this tub with a pizza. Watching Napoleon, how random. Like, that's not even a movie I would normally watch. I think the moral to the story for this vlog, it's not really a vlog, is it? What I'm putting together with my experience these last few days, if you stay true to you and you listen to your inner voice and your inner being and the preferences that it's asking for, things will be given to you. Things will be shown to you. Opportunities will present themselves. One of the conversations at breakfast, like, if it comes together the way I'm visualizing it, could be very financially abundant for me. And if it doesn't, then it was a great learning opportunity. And I feel like I'm trying to force some sort of purpose and meaning to this video, but I feel in my body that I did get purpose and I did get something. It's articulating it that I'm struggling at. Because I couldn't tell you the amount of people that I met the last 24 hours that are like, next time I'm doing what you did. That's really awesome that you stayed in and took a bath and did self-care. Like, literally people said it in that way. And I think maybe I was a light to show others opportunities to take care of themselves. You know, I have a girlfriend who's in a different market who said she's been struggling, and we're all in agreement that 2024, the astrology of it is revolt and revenge and rage and reprocess and all that kind of dark energy, and we're all excited for 2025 because there's going to be a shift then. I said to her, when was the last time you took yourself on a solo trip? And this woman's in her 40s with 2 or 3 children, and she said never. And I am blessed enough that I get to do that monthly. It was an aha moment for me that I'm living a life that many would love to do. They're living a life that I crave to do. I crave to have a husband. I crave to have a child, you know, to have that family. We are all in lack at some point in our life and in our day and trying to get to a different place. I'm babbling. I just wanted to pop on and say I'm proud of myself. I feel like I'm in my body, and I did for me, and I listened to my body when I immediately booked this hotel and not the other 2. I listened to my body when I didn't buy the ticket. I listened to my body when I went to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, which is my normal life. Like, why would I be inauthentic? Wouldn't those other agents want me to be authentically me? Wouldn't they want me to show them my true self and how I really am? Maybe it's limiting some people from referring me and connecting with me, but I'm going to guess a lot of them look at me with, she has a lot of honor. She takes care of herself and does the right thing for what works for her. That's empowering. Maybe even a little inspiring. Because I can tell a lot of them wish that they had this bath situation with a pizza. Okay, so checkout time is now. I'm going to wheel my stuff to the lobby and do a little read by the pool for the final hour that I'm here. And as always, thanks for watching. This will probably be the end of this video. Again, sorry I didn't show you more of Nashville, but the group that I was here with were doing the tourist version of Nashville, and I don't think it's fair to show you that version of Nashville because, like I shared in my haul, people here, they don't wear hats and boots. They don't go to Broadway and stuff like that. That's the tourist version, and I think we need to show up more as who we truly are. Bye!
Play on, play it. Yo, Trey, drop the verse.